this background, is this triggering that this side? You can see a little bit of this side on in the video. Like you can see a little bit of blue, but there's a lot of, fuck it. Hello everybody, I am Magikarp Usefly. I have my my beard not shaven. It's just that, like, I have to shave it every single fucking, like, 3 days. It grows back out to this. Every time I do it, it grows back faster and faster and faster. This doesn't grow, but this grows. So it's just a bunch of fucking bullshit. So this weekend, Worlds happened. Well, at least Worlds Finals happened this weekend. And it was Samsung Galaxy versus SKT, and SKT lost. And if you haven't seen Faker crying after the game, it's sad. It's honestly heartbreaking. In my opinion, it's probably the best thing that could have possibly happened to League of Legends, like in the esports scene at least. If I could play Bard all the time, I would play Bard all the time. If I could play Rakan all the time, I'd play Rakan all the time. If I could play any champion that I thought was fun, I'd do it all the time. At least for me this season, I wasn't interested in Worlds, like, at all. Especially when it came to the finals, I just wasn't interested. Group stage, I was interested, you know, just because NA teams are in it. But when it got to the finals, when it was just a Korean team versus a Korean team, I was just kind of, eh. And it's not because, like, I'm sick of Korean teams always winning all the time. I don't mind them always winning all the time. I don't mind it at all. The reason why I didn't care too much, though, was because I have absolutely no investment in the Korean teams at all. I don't watch LCK, you know? I don't watch LPL. Like, maybe I'll watch EU, but that's about it. You know, I mean, like, they start late at night, which means that I would have to stay up in order to watch it live. I could watch rebroadcasts of it, but I don't want to watch rebroadcasts. Like, if you watch rebroadcast, blah, 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 blah. Oh, come get some, you pig. I'm trying to get the thoughts out of my heads, but it's hard to get the thoughts out of my heads when I don't have thoughts in my heads. Yeah, like, if you were to watch rebroadcasts of sports all the time, of the sports team that you want to watch, it's not very fun. It kind of defeats the purpose of watching sports. Holy shit, just come up and let me fucking auto attack you. Thank you. I mean, like, maybe if you were into fantasy drafts, that would be kind of okay, but I don't do fantasy drafts, so I'm not gonna watch all of the games. You know, I've been a pretty big fan of NA LCS, with CLG being my favorite team, but this season of NA LCS didn't really seem that great. Plus, NA got knocked out of groups. Well, at least besides C9. C9 got out of groups, so that was nice. And then they lost at the quarterfinals, but, you know, what are you gonna do? NA sucks. At this point, I kind of feel like NA is maybe like a second-rate region or some shit. I mean, Europe put up a good fight, so that was nice. Gigabytes Marine were fucking lit as shit, dude. Holy fuck. Those are probably the games that I was the most hyped for, is watching Gigabyte Marines play. Whew, it was so much fun watching them. Oh my god. Yako, win it. Yako, oh no. Yako not gonna win it. Fucking minions. Fuck. Yako's not being a good boy. I think that this game is a wash, guys. You have to be able to dodge the hooks, Yako. Gigabyte Marines was fun. Misfits was fun. Seeing Misfits fight was so fucking good, especially at the quarterfinals. You guys got this, guys. I believe in you guys. Get him, guys. Get them all. Get them, guys. Get them all, guys. Oof. Get them all, guys. You guys got this. You guys got, all right. Jesus Christ. So we're gonna try playing again. We lost that game so hard. So yeah, Gigabyte Marines was great to watch. Every time that they lane swapped, it was so funny and so entertaining to watch. I knew that they weren't gonna make it out of groups, but I rooted for them really hard because holy shit was it fun to watch them play. Misfits were also really exciting. When they brought out the Fervor Battle Leona, they pulled out Blitzcrank and stuff to try and beat like the whole Ardent Sensor type of meta. It was super cool. It was super fucking cool. Even though they lost to a Chinese team, I was still rooting for the Chinese teams because like they haven't been I was still rooting for the Chinese teams because they haven't been in semifinals ever since, what, like 3 years? For 3 fucking years they haven't been to semifinals? Or they haven't made it past semifinals? No, they haven't made it to semifinals, I think, in the past 3 years. Look it up. I'm not 100% sure. But it was so fucking cool seeing that shit and like seeing them try to get to the finals. Eventually they lost, but it was still really cool to see it. I'm gonna buy a boot so I can get down there even faster. Hello? Hello? Vayne, hello? Hello? What the fuck type of elo? But then, you know, they all lost, and then it became a Korea versus Korea finals again, which is kind of, eh? It's alright. But since Faker lost, it makes me more excited. Just because his storyline is gonna be so fucking interesting to listen to. This is a guy who is considered like the god of League of Legends, right? He's won 2 worlds back to back. And this time, he just wasn't able to do it. I think we're gonna have to give this up, so. Hello? What was that? So now he has to go through it all over again in order to get to the top. Like when you think about it, it's a cool storyline. The only way that his story can get even better is if he goes back to Worlds and then he loses again. But then the year after that, he comes back and then he stomps. Like that would be the coolest fucking story in League of Legends history. Like right now is the best possible time to make like a character piece on League Esports. It's such a cool storyline, you know, because like there's people that lose all the time and then, you know, they win, and you know, that's a very standard story, right? But having a story where somebody is really good at something, they're the best, and then they fall, and then they fall again, and they have to try and reach to get back to the best again, and like they have this entire like persona change, it's such a good story. It's so fun to watch. But yeah, it's just like the game, it was just 2 teams that I really didn't even care about, and it was at a time that I didn't want to invest too much into. I mean, like for me, it started at 12 at midnight, right? Even for some people, like it started at like 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning or 5 in the morning, and that's just like, that is insane. And I don't want to watch the rebroadcast of the games, you know? After a while, you know, I wanted to see how Huni was doing. I've been a fan of Huni ever since Fnatic, and like all the games are kind of boring except for like the final game, which was is pretty exciting, I guess. But yeah, now I have actual investment in the teams. Like now I want to see Faker either win or lose. Like I want to see his story become more depth to his story, you know? Now that Samsung Galaxy won, I guess it's pretty cool. Like now we get to see something else that's not an SKT skin. It's still a Korean team. I would want a different team be able to have like a skin or to beat or to be like #1. I'm putting all my money on Europe. I'm hoping that Europe wins. Even though I like NA, Europe has had a very good track record of doing doing really well in Worlds. Yeah, did you guys watch it? What was your guys' favorite game series? Gigabyte Marines versus Fnatic was probably my favorite match of the entire Worlds. What did you think about the singing at the end? I wasn't all too. Ever since Imagine Dragons, you can't top Imagine Dragons' performance. Well, are you guys gonna watch the next Worlds? Are you guys excited for the next Worlds? Because I am fucking excited for the next Worlds. And yeah, so that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching and listening to me ramble. I appreciate it every time you guys come over here to this channel and watch one of my videos. I really do. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I will talk to you guys tomorrow with another video. Goodbye. Squeeze. Woo! If you want more stuff, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. Plus, we've got new merch in the store along with a Golden Crown hoodie coming out on November 13th. So go grab the merch in the store to help support the channel by clicking on the link in the description.